Hello everyone, it is Liam Catterson here. Welcome to the final ever Buffyverse reaction, as we react to episode 22 of season 5 for Angel. I started the entire Buffyverse on the 15th of May, 2019, and today it is the 15th of May, 2022. And it's a moment that I've kind of dreaded coming towards because the Buffyverse has had quite a big impact on me. But everything's got to end sometime, otherwise nothing would ever get started, right? And here we are. So I've really loved going through the Buffyverse. I wasn't really sure what I was expecting in terms of how much I would love this show, etc., how much of an impact it would have on me. When I first started 3 years ago on this day, and now we come to it's going to feel weird because this has been a thing that's been a constant for the past 3 years, so it's going to feel weird moving onwards. I mean, there's still stuff that I will cover for the Buffyverse, because there's still games I've got to play. I've still got to check out the pilot of Buffy. And of course, there are the comics that I will get into. But there's going to be a big shift, and, you know, even though I've got Charmed coming up, I'm already doing Supernatural, which itself is is going to take a longer journey, I guess, than the Buffyverse. It is still going to be like this absence, because most weeks for the past 3 years I've been eyeing to do a Buffyverse reaction, and now that is no longer going to be the case, is it? So yeah, it's just been a really, really amazing experience, and one that I'm definitely going to miss. I can reflect back on prior reactions and whatnot and just remember the good old days, but everything has got to end at some point. And what an episode we have in store, with the prospect of a war breaking out. In the last episode being mentioned, a war that might not have any survivors, but like I said, I can expect Angel, Spike, they have a very good chance, especially if there's Angel season 6, basically, in comic form. They have a good chance of surviving this. The others, I'm not so sure, although Illyria, she has a bit of a favourable chance, in my opinion, because of the fact that we already had Amy Acker die once this season, and I don't want that to happen again. But I am really excited and dreading what's going to happen, because I do expect that this is going to get quite, like, if the final episode of Buffy was something in terms of how intense it was going to be, how devastating it could be, then I expect nothing different for this final episode of Angel, especially with what Angel and Co are up against, and they have made it adamant that they don't think there's going to be any survivors from their side. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if that does hold true. But yeah, a big thank you to everyone for these past 3 years who've checked in my Buffyverse reactions. It's been a really, really wonderful journey, and there's been some really wonderful interactions that I've had thanks to my journey on the Buffyverse. It's just been a really, really tremendous journey, and it's a journey that I have loved quite a lot of. It's been emotional at times, yeah. But no, this has been a journey that I will always cherish, and it's just been a blast. So with that said, let's get on to the final ever episode of the Buffyverse. This is episode 22 of season 5 for Angel. Let's go.
Relax, two of them are getting on well enough.
You have to get over there now.
Why? What is it?
Durgan's dead.
And
Yep.
how do you know that, Kreskin?
Because I killed him.
What?
Oh! Oh boy! Oh!
We could be next.
I don't think we're being monitored here.
I'm not playing to the crowd, Gun. I'm telling you, I still don't trust the man.
We don't have to trust him. We just gotta pray the Black Circle does.
Yeah. They need to be convinced.
All is bound by the circle and its storms, invisible, inviolate. We, the seeds of the storm.
We love a good cult!
It's gotta be signed in blood.
Shit. Okay, there's gotta be some kind of work around this, right?
My heart. And the way it would thump when I kissed a really hot boy for the first time.
Oh, Harm. That's kind of sad when you think about her current predicament.
Angel? Something's going down, isn't it? I'm your assistant after all. I don't know.
Hey, I'll have you know, Angel, she was part of the best fight in the Buffyverse with Xander.
Nobody ever mentions the fact that you're really a vampire with big brass testes. This is gonna be a circus.
He's got a point.
You're about to pick the nastiest fight since mankind drop kicked the last demon out of this dimension. And that, you don't do without me.
I'm in on this.
I want your team.
Nice.
I want you, Lindsay. Thinking about rephrasing that.
Yeah, I think I want
Shit.
I want you guys to go out. Live. Do whatever you want.
Just in case you don't
Live
make
the
it till
day
tomorrow.
like it's your last. Because it probably is.
Oh my god, that's very deep.
Every day
God.
would be the
Hi.
Shit. Oh, he knows. Oh, this is so. This is making me kind of emotional seeing them live their last days.
We have a part-time paid psychiatric staff.
What if I told you it doesn't help? What would you do if you found out that none of it matters? That it's all controlled by forces more powerful and uncaring than we can conceive? And they will never let it get better down here. What would you do?
She's gonna dismiss it.
I will return in kind every blow, every sting. I will shred my adversaries. Pull
Let's
their
go.
eyes out just enough to turn them towards their mewing, mutilated faces.
You know what? I love this very
You're
vivid
very
description.
inspirational. The truth is that Fred is gone. To pretend anything else would be a lie. And since I don't actually intend to die tonight, I won't accept a lie. Is it better?
That is very powerful, Wes, but you can't blame him.
Cutting a swath of glimmering gleam. My heart expands.
Oh my god, he's going back to his
There's grown a bulge in it,
old roots as William.
inspired by your beauty. Effulgent.
And he got the applause this time.
Thank you. That was for Cecily. All right, there's no...
I get what you did. You know. And I'm grateful. That's as far as I want to take it.
Understandable.
I'm supposed to write up a resume. Do you need help? Have you ever written a resume before? Ever?
No. But I have very nice handwriting.
You girl.
Oh, I'm hurting. This is what I wanted to see with Angel and Connor.
You already know she's pure hellspawn, and she tends to surround herself with vampires.
I was hoping to be vamps. Haven't dusted nearly enough this year.
I know, it's been a while.
Spike. Right. First off, I'm not wearing any amulets. No bracelets, brooches, beads, pendants, pins, or rings.
Is this her playing the part?
Anyway, about about Angel's secret plan.
Please tell me this is all a ruse.
So I guess we're not going by fast, huh?
Try not to
Been through
die.
a lot.
You're not unpleasant to my eyes.
Thanks. You... Try not to die, too. Later, then.
Oh, I'm scared. Liam is scared. Liam doesn't like this.
I can't officially comment on that, but off the record, if Mr. Conley's recent confession
Don't
is
know
true,
why, but
then he's
Spike
a very
looks
sick
very,
man who
very
needs professional help.
interesting
One
in that
of my next
cloak.
term in Washington, a stronger federal guy.
Oh! Oh, that is so demonic.
Harmony, where's Hamilton?
Lyria, I love you.
Good. I gotta stop by the penthouse, but have my car ready. And just make sure Hamilton stays busy.
No problemo, boss.
Ham, what did you do?
Gonna take that when you visit Sebastus?
Shit.
Why don't I think that's a gift?
Fuck. Ham.
Loyalty really isn't high on your list.
Oh, is that right? I'll have you know, I am a damn loyal dumbass.
You betrayed me. You are betraying me now, even as we are talking.
Why?
Because you never have any confidence in me.
No, because you have no soul.
I would if you had confidence in me.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Good luck. May the best man win?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you?
Did that hurt at all?
A little bit. And yet, you still managed to fail everyone around you. Doyle, Cordelia,
Hey!
Fred.
Lay off.
They're all gone. It's time you followed. Did you really think you were going to kill Archduke Sebastus?
Oh no.
No. I think I already did.
Oh, you poisoned him!
Magic than this. Now then, let me show you what a real wizard can do.
Oh shit!
Why do you keep fighting? You signed away your Shanshu. There's nothing in it for you anymore.
I don't know. Wipe the smile off your smug faces.
People do. Care about that dress for love? What the hell are you doing here?
Let's go!
You drop by for a cup of coffee and the world's not ending? Please.
Families are protected against pedophiles and other undesirables, even in the United States.
Oh!
This was Angel's plan.
Come on.
I can sing for you. I've heard you sing.
What?
Holy shit!
One last job.
Angel kills me. You... Angel...
Well, Lorne's done. He doesn't give a shit about... Okay, Lorne killing Lindsay was not on my list.
Good night, folks.
Oh, Lorne.
I suppose we will.
Oh, shit, Wes! No! Shit, Wes! Oh my god, please don't oh my god!
Leslie, would you like me to lie to you now?
Yes. Thank you, yes.
Oh, Wes.
Hello there.
My Wesley.
Wes.
Oh, my love.
Take your best shot, little girl.
Oh, she's gonna... Holy shit!
Goes through my veins. My blood is filled with their ancient power.
Are we doing the whole villain monologue shtick? Cause
Can you pick out the one word there you probably shouldn't have said?
oh my god!
I guess forever. Just got a hell of a lot shorter.
Really shouldn't have been cocky. Oh.
See, Dad?
Finally got ourselves a decent brawl.
Damn! How'd I know the Fang boys would pull through? You're lucky we're on the same side, dogs. Because I was on fire tonight. My gate was tight.
Sheesh, gun.
Supposed to wear that red stuff on the inside, Charlie boy.
Oh, fuck! Fuck!
Well, wishes just happen to be horses today, among other things.
Holy fuck! Holy!
Okay, you take the 30,000 on the left.
You're fading.
That's a dragon!
Minutes at best.
Well, personally, I kind of want to slay the dragon.
Yes! I would too as well, but fuck!
Let's go to work.
Oh man, and that's how they ended. Oh, that would have been great in terms of season, like, it would have been very, very interesting. I mean, I guess we'll see the comics. How all this would have unfolded. Wow. Oh. My God. That was... Yeah. Yeah, that was really, really impactful. That was, like, there was a different range of... there was a different range of emotions in that, from just wanting to just feeling devastated to just thriving, especially Angel and Connor. But I guess, is that it? Am I done? Oh boy. Yeah, I think that was a really, really, fitting way of ending things with Angel. There's just this nightmarish scenario that, with all kinds of demons and dragons and whatnot, just ready to get their asses kicked. And I think it's just symbolic that the fight's never done, really. But also just how bleak this whole situation is, because, I mean, obviously we all knew how they were talking about we're not coming back from this. If we do survive this, then that's some kind of fluke, etc. No. Wesley. See, it sucked. It was heartbreaking. It was... Got a leaky eye there. Especially when Fred came into the picture. But the sad thing is, the writing was on the wall. I even speculated, Gunn, Wesley, they're probably my favourites to die. Because Angel and Spike were surviving this. Angel, obviously, was season 6, and Spike, he even made a reference, no amulets, no bracelets, etc. So, yeah, and... Yeah. And he even said that I don't intend on dying. Yeah. That was a big red flag. And it's just really, really heartbreaking, because not only did everyone get to do their last days, and he would rather not, because if anything, he would spend his last day with Fred. And he didn't want to believe in the lie. But then Illyria decided to switch to Fred to let him die in peace. And yeah, not only is that sad, but you have Wesley at the start of this episode tending to Illyria's wounds, and she couldn't tend to his. So Wesley dying fucking sucks so much. Yeah. It just hurts thinking about the fact that it was when he was held in that. Like, I was hoping for Illyria to storm in prior to, Wesley getting stabbed, I guess. Just a few seconds later. That fight, it should have been over a few seconds. That we didn't get to see from Illyria. That should have been over a few seconds quicker. But no. It does hurt. And, sucks. But, like I said, I think the writing was on the wall, with Wesley. So, as heartbreaking as it might seem to think that that the death flags were raised for him, it is really, really sad. Just in overall, from Fred coming about because he's dying, and just the idea of losing Wesley, especially since you've grown so accustomed to his character in since Buffy season 3, and he's gone through so many changes, and yeah. So, oh boy, but what a great ending. I feel like this was a really, really fantastic ending, and like the Buffy season 7 finale, it was there was just this whole focus on there was a very, very strong essence before the fighting could begin on how to spend your last day, and I really, really loved a lot of the concepts in regards to how everyone was spending their last day. And especially with Gunn about how he went to Anne. Interesting to have her back. Because we haven't seen her for quite some time, so I was a bit oof. So yeah. But there was this discussion about what would you do if you knew that none of this mattered, and that it's all controlled by some greater good. Well, greater good's a bit of a stretch to say, isn't it? But some greater force. And what would you do? So yeah. I'm just thinking back to that actually famous line about if nothing that we do matters, then all that matters is what we do. In regards to that, I feel like that just fits in so nicely. But it was just very, very great to go to have everyone explore their final days, even bloody Angel and Connor. I wasn't expecting to see Connor in this episode, so it was really, really nice. I thought that would have been a perfect end for him. Origins. There was just this acceptance. He knew Angel was his dad, and there was just this acceptance, and then he was on his way. But it was just really, really good to see Angel and Connor. Not just them having that father-son bond that we have all wanted to see. Obviously, the circumstances in season 4 really fucked things up in that regard. But we got to see them basically have that moment. And it is really, really beautiful because Angel is getting his perfect day. That day of where he just gets to be with Connor, and they have a bit of a father-son. I wouldn't say perfect day. I'd say that what would you do on your last day? And it's really, really great to see, though, because I feel like Angel and his relationship with Connor, it's something that he regrets time and time again, even with the fact that he made that acceptance of Connor forgetting about all of this shebang. It is something that deep down he will regret, not having that healthy, happy relationship with Connor. But in this moment, we get to see, like, even when Connor says, "I know you're my father," there is no awkwardness. There is no tension between the pair. There is just Connor saying what I theorized about how there's like two different lives in his head that he's processing, and he accepts it and doesn't make a big deal about it. He like Angel wants to help him with the resume, and he's like, "Have you written a resume before?" Because it's a genuine question. I mean, he can't go out in the daylight, so a 9-to-5 job for Angel would be a bit damning. So yeah, I don't think they had CVs back in his time, anyways. But no, not even just that. When Connor saving Angel, it was just really, really, it was beautiful to see. I freaking cherished it so much, because not only is Angel and Connor working together, something, I mean, we've seen them fight with each other before, of course, but there is no malice, there is no angst in Connor at this moment. There is him, helping out his old man, and it was just really, really good to see. So yeah, and then you have Spike was the one that really got me the most in terms of live your day as if it's your last, because full fucking circle. Of course, we explored his origins in Full for Love, and there was that poem that he recited from that episode. And instead of getting humiliated, shamed for the poem, he got I wouldn't say a standing ovation is exactly what he got, but it was really, really great to see people applaud him. And, obviously with him getting his soul back, there is a lot more of that humanization. So it was just so beautiful to see that full circle come about from someone who was just booed and humiliated, and not just that though, but that incident kind of starting things off for the story of Spike, to, I guess, this episode having that moment, having him recite the same poem that basically kickstarted his story at the very end of our tenure with Spike. It's just really, really beautiful to see. And, Spike's been a very, very fantastic contribution to Angel Season 5. Obviously, was not expecting it, with the fact that he perished in Season 3. Season 3? He perished at the end of Season 7. I don't know why I'm saying Season 3. But no, it's just been a really, really wonderful season to have Spike back into the fold, and just to see his interactions with Angel, especially with the Shanshu prophecy, of course. And of course that was revisited with Angel signing it away, but yeah. It was just an exciting journey this season with Spike. But I gotta say, I really loved this whole situation with Angel, and of course him signing away seemingly signing away the Shanshu prophecy. And then of course he did talk to Harm about he doesn't remember what it's like to be human. Obviously with Harm it's a lot more recent, but yeah, there's kind of a closure in that sense, because of the fact that obviously Angel and Spike were at it, and then he goes ahead and signs away. But bigger fish to fry, and obviously he's got to try to pull the wool over the Black Fawn's eyes. So. Yeah, and Lindsay was like, when Angel went to propose a short-term alliance, I guess you could say, with Lindsay. Not only was that a very, very stunning moment for me, it was just really, it was oddly interesting. Just to have Lindsay be on Team Angel, I guess, but. Not just that, though. What surprised me further was obviously, I guess, the elephant in the room to his story in this episode, that being Lorne shooting him, and the way that Lindsay was not having it because of the fact that out of all the people, it's kind of humiliating for him. But not just that, though. It speaks volumes about Lorne and how done he is, how out of character this is for him. And obviously it does add layers to why he tells Angel, once this is done, I'm walking. And this is something that I guess you could, funnily enough, say is the final nail in the coffin in terms of his decision to walk, because of the fact that it's something that he can't look back on. So, him killing Lindsay was a big thing that was not something that I saw coming. But like I said, he is done. He's been feeling dejected for quite some time, and especially with Fred's death, he just couldn't anymore. But it was also really, really great to see him on his live like it's your last day, back to his old roots in a sense, and in a nice clubbed area, of course, going back to Caritas. And I just really love how beautifully done for these characters, the circumstance of living today as if it's your last was, because you had Gunn, for example, who also went back to his old roots. He obviously started this journey, just killing vampires and interacting with the people who knew about vamps, and not just that, though, but away from his lawyer days. So it was really, really nice to see that. So yeah, but it was just a really, really great way to end things. Apart from the emotional devastation that came with, obviously, losing Wesley. Not something that, made me crack, although I think the warmth in this room is just really doing me in as well. But like I said, I think the writing was on the wall. I think I was getting more and more convinced that Wesley was going to bite the bullet. So especially with the fact that Illyria was like, I could pretend to be Fred, and Wesley's all dismissive, and it's like, oh, this is gonna be a nice closure for his story. So yeah. But no, I thought that this was really, really great in regards to the fact that obviously it leaves you on this cliffhanger, not just in terms of the demons and the dragons. I like Angel. I want to take the dragon. Yes, please. I'm hoping when I get to see the season 6 comic, I get to see that fight. Because otherwise, what's the fucking point? No, but in all seriousness, not only does the cliffhanger, not just, it does have that appropriateness. Like I said, the fight is not done. There is this bleak atmosphere. Angel and Co know that. So, yeah. But, there's also Gunn, who is bleeding out. So obviously what's going to happen with him is in the unknown. I'd like to think he, is going to be able to wing this. But yeah, and not just that though, but Illyria, there was a bit of growth there when she's experiencing grief from Wesley's demise, and I just love some of the descriptive words she wants to come out with in regards to dealing with everyone in very, very vivid descriptions. So Illyria, I've really enjoyed her company. Yeah, it sucks that Fred. It came at the cost of Fred, but it was just really, really remarkable having Illyria progress in the short amount of episodes that we had. I mean, obviously, when Illyria was first brought in, they weren't cancelled at this moment. I think it was only like episode when they finished episode 16 or when they finished episode 17 was when the network was like, so best make episode 22 of season 5 your last, because it's not happening. I know he who shall not be named tried to influence the networks to push forward, as I've been told, but nah, that was it. They were like, no, it's not happening. It's done. Okay, so no, but there was also Harm as well. That I did speak a bit about her, but yeah, I was so convinced. Okay, well, this is the whole she's playing a game against Marcus, and she's playing it well. She's sleeping with him, and she's gonna lead Marcus astray. So yeah, but no, she just felt that loneliness. She fell out of the loop, and obviously Angel is stated that he expected Harmony to decide to stick the middle finger to Angel's side with the lack of soul. Pardon me. But it is very, very poignant, sadly, with how out of the loop, how lonely she's felt. So, that was contributing in terms of her being a Judas. I also just really, really love the fact that Angel said, one of you will betray me. And obviously, this was all part of the plan in terms of, okay, let's start moving the chess pieces in position, and someone did betray him. So obviously it wasn't Wesley, but yeah, I guess you could say that he kind of called out Wesley in that regard in preparation for his death. I don't know, that's stretching, but yeah, I mean, what isn't a stretch is Wesley saying, I am going to survive this. No, you're not, buddy. You had to hurt me. But yeah, this was, I've got to say, this was a really, really fantastic way to end things, really. So, yeah, it was just really, really fitting of a way to end things, and yeah, it was. I just really loved exploring all of the characters again, as they of course did battle, and of course the office had to be destroyed. You may as well just destroy it because you're not using that set again. But no, I think the way that there were, I think if anything, I was low-key disappointed that Eve was just there, because she had a big presence in the beginning, and then, obviously her getting debuffed was a bit of a kicker for her, but like in this episode, she was concerned about Lindsay, and then obviously Angel's like, yeah, your boyfriend's gonna be dead, so if you want to join him, stick around. No, but I think with the way that we explored all of the characters, I felt like we concluded things really, really beautifully. Whether they crushed our heart or not, with, you know, Wesley and him seeing Fred before he passed on, or whether it was really, really beautiful in terms of a full circle moment like Spike and his poem, it was, I think, really, really fitting. And of course, the action sequences were pretty fun stuff to see, especially, of course, Angel and Marcus. So yeah. But overall, I felt like this was a great way to conclude a great show. And with that, I think we have called time on the Buffyverse. What a really, really fantastic show. What a fantastic franchise, should I say. Yeah. I will be having the comics. I'll do videos covering them. Because, you know, with Buffy's comics, that counts as season 8. With Angel, that's going to count as season 6. And I do want to kind of continue the journey in a sense. But here we are at the finish line. So yeah, but I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has enjoyed, who has watched these Buffyverse reactions. It has honestly been a delight doing these, and yeah, it's all over now. So yeah, I will see you guys hopefully next time. Thank you all, and that's all, folks. So, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You could also subscribe to my BG Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!